side, no flexing, they quick with deception. But late, I ain't switching, that team I ain't switching, I'm moving the pen like I intended. It's evident that.
And now, the presentation of the awards ceremony. Your head coach is Ime Udoka.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Paul, and it's Porter at the small forward position. Embiid, no good. Miller outside, over Porter, and a beautiful finish by Miller. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Selfless pass there from Maxey, really able to handle the guard position quite well.
And here's Miller outside, hits the three-point bomb. Miller's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Paul. Last game we saw him score 13. Maxey, no good. Miller, the pass to Thomas. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Maxey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Ball no good.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively. And hard not to love a young guy like Tyrese Maxey, who has such a great attitude.
Boy, I love the way he plays, Greg. He's effervescent in his approach. Plays with great speed and pace and fearlessness. He's got a readiness to him and a workmanlike approach that bodes well for him the rest of his career. I think he's a potential all-star, and he delivers in just about any situation he's put in.
And that one's good by Porter.
And, you know, when Porter first came into the league, he did not have this shot. Now he's a knockdown perimeter shooter.
Smith kicks the ball. A floater. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now here's Paul. And here is Harris. Pass to Embiid. All sorts of time. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Love the confidence from Joel. He gets the ball and knows exactly what he's going to do with it before he gets it.
To the inside. Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Embiid. Fade away. Again, Philadelphia.
Embiid's mid-range touch is really improving. It's noticeable.
Outside Thomas. Offline with his 3. The 76ers trail by 3. Passes to Porter. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Thomas. Here's Maxey. Thomas grabs the rebound. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. The shot's good from Smith.
Love the confident approach by Smith Jr. Looked very decisive there.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
Deep 2 from Paul. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 3. Over Thomas. Off the left rim and out.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Maxey, no good.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
Şengün with the screen for Ball. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. In terms of the ideal stretch 4, Tobias Harris fits the mold.
Yeah, he does so much so well on the court. He's an excellent three-point shooter, helps space the floor, but at the defensive end, he's versatile, he's tough, battles on the glass as well, and I just love his overall game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Şengün. Grant comes in for Jabari Smith. Whitmore, he's checked in for Miller. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Cameron Thomas. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Martin's checked in for the 76ers. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Houston making a switch. Osman's checked in. The 76ers making a switch here. Deep 2 from Ball. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Lowry against Ball.
Houston foul.
The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. He misses the free throw.
You can just see and feel the passion behind the play of Kyle Lowry. It's like he's always got something to prove every time he's out there, and that energy is contagious. It spreads to his guys as well.
Here's Whitmore. Connects on the 17-footer.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
The shot, no good. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Rockets ahead, up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a number standpoint?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
They've got Whitmore. Jeremy Grant is out there with LeVert. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. For the Sixers, it's championship or bust. Joel Embiid said there's nothing to be happy about just getting to the conference finals or the finals. You got to win the whole thing. That's the goal. And every single day, it's just trying to find ways to make that happen. Back to you.
Yep, all or nothing. David, thank you. Reed a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Maxey. Rockets with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Oh, man. Their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
Reed a screen on Ball. Here's Lowry. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Rockets leading by 10. Pass to Whitmore. Knocks down the 3-ball. Whitmore's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
There's the pass to Cornette. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's LeVert. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Clark, these days, especially in the playoffs, any weak link defensively gets exposed.
Yeah, well, you're going against the same opponent. So whatever area that you're weak in, that's going to be exposed. Specialists can get a few more minutes during the regular season, but in the postseason, hey, every possession extremely valuable, and you're trying to have the players on the floor that give you the best chance to win at the highest level.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Whitmore, he's checked in for the Rockets. Here's Cornette. Hasn't made one yet. Quarter passes to Maxey. Five on the clock. To the paint. Here's Cornette. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid comes in for Reed. And it's Paul in for Kyle Lowry. Smith for 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They are shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
And one thing with LaMelo, Clark, he has so much length at that point guard position.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's listed at 6'7", but he's got a much bigger wingspan than that, which allows him to effectively throw passes over the top. And I think it helps in him being disruptive as a defender, too.
Paul for 3. Ball with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the
Down it goes!
Take that rack
What
down!
a slam! him.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And that one's good by Porter.
And Porter has a quick release, takes no time getting the shot off. When the defense is backing off of him, he has no problem pulling it up right off the pass.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Paul kicks to Maxey. Back to Paul, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the technical free throw is good.
How about Joel Embiid? A high-risk, high-reward pick turns into a superstar.
Yeah, that's well said, Greg. I mean, he sat out 2 years before even seeing the NBA court. Sustained a foot injury before being drafted. Persevered through that. And is now one of the most dominant big men and players in the game.
Houston moving the ball around. Wasted no time on that one. Smith's got 10 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range. You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Miller finds Şengün. Şengün with the screen for Ball. Rebound by the 76ers. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Houston. Embiid, the pass to Harris. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. 5 points in the game.
And Harris can certainly knock this down, which is why you got to guard him tighter than that.
Thomas kicks to Şengün. Pass to Smith, and it's Miller in the corner. And another 3 for Houston.
Boy, they are fearless from the arc, and that's helping them protect this lead.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops.
You know, Chris Paul has probably forgotten more about basketball than most of us know. He's an encyclopedia of knowledge for the game.
Rockets leading by 17. And it's Miller with the jam.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom! And given how well he shoots it from the line, this is not a good foul. Got to avoid that at all costs. You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Here's Miller. Porter pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 17. To the middle. Here's Harris. And he banks in the layup. Harris has got 7.
Boy, this is the threat that Harris poses now. He's a scorer from every level. Inside, three-point land, and at the rim.
Şengün with a screen on Maxey. And Embiid with the block. They retain possession. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to Smith. Şengün with a screen on Harris. From 8. No good on that one. Good D by Embiid. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way.
Making the correct read right there. Otto Porter showing you his basketball IQ.
Here's Smith. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked. And
thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Houston Rockets.
They're like a spoiled kid in the candy shop. Whatever they want on offense, they're getting it. And the defense is like the kid's parents, too scared to tell the boy no.
I feel like I'm getting a glimpse into your past right now, Shaq. Feels oddly specific.
And let's move to some recent news. Multiple trades are shaking up the league.
They have to be excited about trading for LaMelo. Confident, skilled, a point guard with considerable size who plays to his strengths.
He helps your team win, and he entertains the fans. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. Chris Paul is out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Porter in at the three. Embiid, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
It's good from long range.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
From 18 feet away, good as the jump shot falls. Smith's got 14 points.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Ball against Paul. Embiid with it. 7 points in the game. Pass to Maxey. Paul outside. Porter with the screen for Paul. To halt the run. Maxey, no good.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ball against ball, and there's the pass to Harris. Deflects the pass, and stolen by Şengün. Ball gets it to go on the assist by Thomas. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
Guys, I'll tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And the 76ers call time here. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Paul with the ball, now guarded by Ball. Embiid with the screen on Ball. Paul for 3. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Tips it, and Thomas with the second chance points. Thomas got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Paul passes to Harris. The dish now to Embiid. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Can they get it? Another miss by Philadelphia.
Since halftime, scoreless in their first 5 attempts. It's been ugly.
Shots good by Miller.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
Here's Paul. The 76ers again can't hit it.
boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Passes it to Harris. Now here's Embiid. Over Şengün. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 9 points.
And some much-needed offense right there. He ends that fantastic run by the Rockets.
That's a 2 from Smith, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Well, Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling in the NBA. I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
Thomas's shot is off. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. There's 1:38 left to play here in the third. Ball passes to Embiid. It's stolen by Smith. Miller with a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist in the game. Ball against Ball. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Determined, nitty-gritty play by Smith, not allowing that foul to stop him at all.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jeremy Grant comes in for Miller, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Cameron Thomas. Then for the 76ers, Paul Reed's checked in for Joel Embiid, and it's Lowry in for Chris Paul. And here's Harris from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 12.
Well, he sure is a talented combo forward with terrific feel for the game. Harris can score in bunches.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Ball. Floats one up. Porter pulls it in. Philadelphia has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. That one goes. Count it. Harris has got 14.
Nice playmaking by Maxey, an overlooked part of his game.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Count that one.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Maxey kicks to Harris. Off target with his 3. Here's Ball. He's got 10. That's to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
One of the more dynamic passers in this league. Ball with a nice setup.
It's deflected. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Rockets on top, running away with this one. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Jeremy Grant is out there with Whitmore. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then it's Ball, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Martin finds Wood. Right side Lowry. Wood with the screen for Lowry. Clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and Grant sends it back.
Well, he's an incredible athlete. You can just see that, using his vertical and his reach on the defensive end. Outstanding block.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Here's Ball, and it's Houston with another.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Whitmore. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. 14 points for Cam Whitmore. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
You know, these are exactly the shots, guys, the coaching staff wants LeVert to take because they know it gets him going.
A shot by Lowry, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Houston.
And Whitmore throws it down.
Tell you what, he is a really special passer, LaMelo Ball. His ability to fit all kinds of passes into really small windows, phenomenal.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Lowry against Ball. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Cornette. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Grant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Ball feeling it out a bit. Houston needs to get a shot off. Grant for 3. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Back to Lowry. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
It's really been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
The Rockets making a switch here. Kaminsky's checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Porter comes in for Christian Wood. And Paul subbed in for Martin. Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris is checked in for Paul Reed. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Grant, that's good.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Knocks it loose. Dinwiddie with the steal. LeVert the pass to Kaminsky. Dinwiddie outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Whitmore with it. Now defended by Embiid. Basket counts. And that's 18 points for Cam Whitmore. 1:39 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Paul against Dinwiddie. Paul passes to Harris. And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still can close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
Dinwiddie against Paul. Pass to Harris. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And it's off the back rim, no good. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Houston Rockets. And it's Whitmore missing. Paul outside. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.